All right, guys, we're going to talk about something. Chewy has sniffed out another one. If you don't know who Chewy is the mascot for Bernard Bonds. Okay? Right there and right there. He was my 9.5-year-old St. Bernard. That was my best friend. And this whole thing has been revolved around him. Chewy sniffed out another Ponzi. One of the biggest Ponzi's I have ever seen in my life. And I'm going to show you the website. I'm going to show you the CEO and the trader. It's not really trading, but it's the craziest thing I've ever seen because he wears a mask and it's an AI voice. It is the most craziest thing I have ever seen in my crypto career. And there is millions of dollars in this thing. Okay? Millions. And they're showing people putting in $5 million. He gets to meet with the CEO. He gets to, show up in a Rolls Royce to Bangkok, China. It's insane, okay? And meets the guy in the mask, and he gets to see his laptop with the actual. It's all about predicting casino games and online betting and things of that nature, guys. And they're paying out insane rewards. 1.5 to anywhere from 1.5 to 5% a day, 7 days a week. Okay. It's nuts. I think it's probably bigger than I don't know what, but it's crazy. There is a Telegram group with like 8,000 people in it where it's busy. People are talking. I mean, I don't know what to say about it, but it's crazy. 30 levels deep in referral systems, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. 30 levels. I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Okay. But with that said, I'm going to show you guys what this is all about, and you're going to get a kick out of this. And if you know someone that's in this thing, obviously there's not going to be a link in the description for it because it is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I'm just going to show you. Let's get started. All right, here is the fancy website, guys. Okay, I mean they did an okay job. Whatever, not so. It's a little cut off here and there, but whatever. You could tell it's just a script and a basic website. But here are the plans, guys. Business days only for this one. 3% a day for 12 days. Capital return Monday through Friday. 2.2% a day for 20 days. 2.7% for 25. 3.5% for 30. But look at the amounts you got to put in: 20 grand to 100 grand. 100 grand to a million gets you 5% for 40 days, Monday through Friday. And then there's these plans here: Infinity D jackpot, whatever that means. 5% for 100 days. You got to have 500 to a million. That's 5 days a week. Basic entry spin, 1.5% a day, 2% a day, 2.5% a day. And then there's the old roulette. Obviously, big numbers: 50 to 500, 7 days a week. Deposit returned 1.7%, 1.9, 2.2, 2.5, and 4%. And you can deposit $500,000 to $5 million. And apparently, someone put $5 million in this thing. Good luck. I don't know what to tell you, but your money's going to be gone. But whatever. It's nuts. I mean, it's all here right in front of you. And you see this picture right here? This is the actual gaming guy that helps predict all this stuff, and a CEO and all this other stuff. And we're just gonna go show a video quick. We'll play a little part of it here.
Again, I'm already on his side. We've held our talks, and this is a good moment to say what matters the most. I'm grateful to every AIntuition partner, to those who have been with us for a long time, and to those who are just exploring, watching, and learning. A strong year lies ahead.
All right, guys, that's enough. I'm not showing anymore. You can see how disgusting it is. How stupid it is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you're in it, I suppose it might be working now for a couple weeks, or maybe it'll go one cycle of 12 days or whatever it's going to go. But when the money dries up, it's gone. Okay. They're paying you for AI, uh, for online betting and predictions with casino games. The dumbest thing I've ever heard, because there's no money to be made in that. You get paid in, crypto out. Um, it was like I just can't get over it. How people, but obviously these MLM people, right, guys? I mean, 12% commission, okay? 30 levels deep. I don't know how much a person can make. I saw one video, a guy was making $1,500 a day in commissions. I mean, that's a good wage, right? That puts you in the top 2% in the United States of earning wages, okay? So it's nuts. I don't know how people are in or why people are in it. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Um, if we could get that into Bernard bonds, we would. We're already collateralized, but we would be so. I don't even know what the word is. We would be. Everything would be like collateralized times 10, right? Because the only way Bernard bonds goes away if crypto goes to zero. If you're a believer that crypto is going to go to zero, you do not belong in Bernard bonds. If you're an ETH permabull like myself and believe in crypto and believe there's a bull runs and obviously there's bear markets as well, Bernard bonds is the only thing that is working in the crypto space. You've got Aurum, AI trading bot Ponzi's. You've got e-estate, fake real estate contracts. You've got Lumex. Everybody in Lumex used to promote Bit Harvest, Bit Booster, which is rugged for hundreds of millions of dollars. Those guys are all promoting Lumex now. What do you think is going to happen to that? And now I see this AIntuition thing with hundreds of millions of dollars in it. I mean, I don't understand it. If it's just these huge MLMers that are in there and they're just bringing in these people being like, oh yeah, do this, do that. I don't know what to say, but you know what, guys? That's going a little bit too far. It's just foolish. 30 levels deep, 12% commissions. That's a Ponzi. That's a 100% Ponzi. They are going to rug. They are going to steal everybody's money. They're apparently registered in Ontario, Canada. No, they're not. Okay? They're not registered in Ontario, Canada. So whatever kind of paperwork they're going to show on the website, it's garbage. If you're in AIntuition, I suggest you get out. Okay? Because you will lose your money. I guarantee it. Okay? People aren't stupid anymore. Okay? People aren't looking for 5% a day. It's impossible. 0.5% a day is amazing. Okay? And that's almost undoable. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, maybe. 0.1's easily doable. 0.2 is doable. 0.3 is insane. Percent a day, 7 days a week. Because that's like 9% a month. So when people, smarten up and really look at things that have real world income and real world value, such as Bernard bonds, which is liquidity providing and liquidity farming across the blockchain on base, crypto has to go to zero for anything to go to zero. Okay? It's been printing since June 11th, 2025, averaging about 70% APR. It's at 100% APR. I'm going to show you right now. All right, here it is, guys. Very simple. Bernard bonds, easy button yield farming. It uses DexFi vaults, AILM vaults to liquidity farm and liquidity providing. Some of it is AI, about 50%. The other is manual by AJ and the team. They do a bang up job. It's 100% transparent. We might as well go over that right now. You see this number right here, 52,974 total bonds minted. Bernard bonds, 12,060. It's a slower day. Got about $8,500 profit day on this current fund value, which isn't terrible. But what's nice about this? Well, let's go over this number first. Total USDC distributed since June 11th, 2025, $1,268,017, all verifiable on the blockchain by pressing this little magical button right there. It brings you over to DBank. It shows where every single dollar is in that wallet, and it is the only wallet, okay? You click on portfolio, it brings you up, okay? We've got some ETH on base waiting for better positions here, you know, a little bit hanging out, and it shows every single vault. And if you click these vaults, you can see what the vaults are doing, what they're making. It is 100% transparent, okay? The newest thing here is the AVE. We got a $500,000 that we are lending. We're borrowing 230 for better positions. Plus, we're making a percentage by lending, and then we're borrowing and making more than we're lending, and it's a win-win. Okay, it's like a hedge. Okay, we got some BNB. We've got all these different vaults. We've got AVAX. We've got Sonic, Aerodrome. It is all here with every single dollar value in each vault. You cannot hide money from D-Bank. Right there, base $2 million, BNB chain 153,000, Sonic 15 grand, AVAX 11 grand, and so on. You cannot hide it. You press transactions, ladies and gentlemen. Go over here. It shows when people mint. Okay, it shows when people deposit, when they make a deposit into a vault. Bam, they deposit into this vault. You click on that, it's going to show what vault to deposit in. Okay, there's more deposit, mint, mint, mint. There they claim some profits out of one of the vaults, $240. Everything is for here for you to see, okay? It shows every single transaction that goes in and out of that wallet. There we got update price range shift. It shows when we shift around the ranges. There's another deposit into more vaults. Guys, everything is here, 100% transparent. Plus, ladies and gentlemen, you can talk to the founder every Tuesday night on my AMAs at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every Tuesday we're on for the last year doing AMAs. And you can ask the hard questions. You can come try FUD us because we are unfuddable, okay? Unfuddable. All on the blockchain, all verifiable, amazing, okay? You can also ask questions in the Telegram group. Link is in the description from Narbonne's website and the Telegram group. Come in and join. Check it out. It is the only real-world income protocol out there in crypto that works and is not a Ponzi, okay? Because you could talk to the founder and the co-founder on live AMAs, not hiding behind some stupid mask or fake paid CEOs. We're over that, ladies and gentlemen, okay? I'm sick of talking about it, actually. So let's talk about the important thing. Bernard Bonds, okay? To mint a bond, you need ETH on base. You go up here, you connect your wallet. Boom, your wallet balance will show up here. You just click how many bonds you want to mint. Click mint, confirm it in your wallet, everything like that. Boom, you have it instantly starts claiming, okay? I've got 205 of them worth $8,600. Makes me $30 a day. People think $30 a day, oh, not bad. That's $900 a month, okay? $900 a month. Now, this, we don't hold your money, okay, for 7-day stakes for 3% a day and 20 days for 8% a day and all this other stupidness out there, okay, and fake AI trading bots, okay? You could buy a bond 1 second, 10 seconds later, you could redeem it and sell it, okay? Never holding your money. While you're holding this money, or holding this bond, you are earning USDC by the minute, dropping into your wallet, and this is all verifiable on chain. It's not some random person dropping money into someone's wallet. You can claim this anytime you want for 1 cent in gas, okay? With no fees, all right? You want to redeem a bond? You click down here, press redeem. 48 hours, you have your ETH on base back. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You're buying at the bottom now at $1,900 ETH. 6-8 months from now, when ETH is tripled, or a year from now, guess what your bond is worth? Triple. You could sell it, you get the asset back. You pay an ETH, you sell, you get ETH back. Not a stable coin, the underlying asset, which is beautiful. ETH goes up, price of the bond increases. Plus, you're making USDC along the way the whole time at a juicy 100% APR. Who else is doing it? Nobody, right? That's about 8.5% a month right now. Last week we're at 125%, okay? It varies. It's never promised, because if you're promising an APR, you are a Ponzi as well. It cannot work like that. We've been through this, okay? So, claiming USDC on the way. I have a huge bag of ETH on my ledger, but guess what? I'm getting wrecked on all year. But I have half of my bag in this, because I got like 3-4 different wallets, guys. I got a lot more than 8 grand in this thing. And I've lost way more just sitting there on the market. I've gained USDC for the last 9 months letting this sit in here. Okay. That's called being smart. All right. I'm not saying put all of your ETH in this thing, but if you're buying ETH right now, like you should be at $1,900, it's a good place to store it because it's not going away. It is a zero Ponzi-nomics. It prints and it's all verifiable in the blockchain. 100% doxed owners, 100% doxed wallets. It is magical. Like I said, $8,500 in profit today. Okay, 12,060 minted. That number right there, $1.2 million USD distributed, all verifiable. Current fund value, 2.2 million. Total bonds minted, 52,974. I don't know what else to say, ladies and gentlemen, besides whoever you guys are in this AIntuition, you guys are nuts. The owners or CEOs and the guy in the mask should be ashamed of yourself for making these stupid videos. You just look foolish, okay? Stop stealing people's money, okay? Please. People work hard for their money. Quit stealing it, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. I don't know what else to tell you, but Bernard's been printing for 9 months now, and it's been insane. People love it. More bonds are being minted every single day. Zero Ponzi-nomics. There's room for 10, 20. There's room up to for $100 million in this thing because it's liquidity providing. There's billions of dollars that go through crypto every day. We're taking advantage of earning the fees. All right, guys, there you go. I'm not going to preach about AIntuition anymore because it's a freaking joke, and you guys know it after you saw the videos. I mean, foolish. I've already talked about Orem, eEstate, and Lumex. They're a joke as well. They just migrate over from Ponzi to Ponzi, and the MLM, promoters, they take everyone's commission and they have zero into it because they get paid from the company to make videos, right? That's how it works, all right? Nobody's getting paid here. I'm not making a commission by talking about Bernard Bonds, but I want to see people win, all right? And you can win liquidity provided, no matter what Pack of Finance says, okay? Because those guys are idiots too. They've said they've said for the last 8 months, oh, no one can make any money in this market, liquidity providing. Because you don't know what you're doing, okay? Scott and Lee, bottom line, all right? So, link in the description if you want to check out Bernard Bonds, guys. It's a printer, 100% APR right now. Bonds about $41. You saw my numbers. You can withdraw your USDC anytime for 1 cent in gas, zero fees, and it just keeps making money. If you're a permable on ETH, you're buying at the bottom right now. You buy at the bottom, your NFT is probably going to triple in the next year in value. And you could sell it, or I don't know why you would, but if you sell it, there is a 10% tax. That doesn't go to me, doesn't go to Jake, doesn't go to AJ. It stays in the protocol, earning for the smart people who are staying in, earning this USDC every single minute. All right? At least join the Telegram group, link in the description, guys, so you can get informed, learn about it, ask questions. Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come with me and AJ and ask us the hard questions. He is the founder of Bernard Bonds. All right, guys? I just love to talk about it. It's a white label service of DexFi, and I'm excited about it because it's a printer and it is zero Ponzi-nomics. All right, guys? Links in the description. Any questions, hit me up an email, DMs on Telegram, whatever. If you're a first timer, you don't even have crypto, I'll help you set up your wallet. I'll help you get crypto. I've got good connections with Spritz to buy crypto. I'm very knowledgeable, so whatever you guys need, I will help because I want to see everybody win. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody has a great rest of their Thursday, and we'll see you in the next one.